here is a theory that I've been working with. I'm going to try to flesh it out in this video, and it has to do with YouTube thumbnails and an over-reliance on getting them perfect. Now, don't get me wrong. I think YouTube thumbnails are important. We'll go back to that in a sec. And I've heard that there's going to be a new feature that YouTube releases to its creators and where you should 100% use it. Now they're saying it's going to be in this section right here. You're going to be able to upload 2 thumbnails and A/B test them automatically. And then YouTube and their AI is going to pick the thumbnail that performs the best and show that more permanently as time moves on. So, and that's important, right? Let's bring up the calculator. If your video got 100,000 impressions and you initially had a click-through rate of 3.5%, that's 3,500 views. But if you bump that up to 5%, and a lot of you don't need to do the math, but I'll just do it for you anyways, 0.05, 5,000 views. So just bumping up your click-through rate 1.5%, you gain 1,500 views in a scenario where your video gets 100,000 impressions. That is so many extra views. However, I think a lot of creators stress about their thumbnails, especially in the early going. Now I'm going to give you a few examples. This is one of my newest videos, and I'm going to go over to reach. And within the first 24 hours, this click-through rate is abysmal. It's 0.8%. Now I know a lot of people would stress about this and would immediately start changing their thumbnail, but I think it's important to give it time because you need to understand that YouTube shows your video, each new video that you create, to a brand new audience based on the watch history of your previous audience. So it's constantly testing your videos with new people, and that means there's a good chance that those new people aren't going to like your video. So don't be scared of the impressions click-through rate early on, because this 3,800 impressions, this is a brand new audience that saw my video. And look, this brand new audience, it grabbed 12 new people to come watch. But those other people, not interested, that's completely fine. That's going to bump down my click-through rate. So you almost want a low click-through rate because it means that your video is being shown to new people. And if I scroll down here, we see that a lot of these impressions, 44% of them, almost 45%, is coming from suggested videos. So that's other people's videos. My thumbnail is being shown either on that right side or afterwards or anything connected to that. And then 27.7% is being shown on the homepage. This isn't search. Click-through rate would be a problem in the search because someone's searching for a specific keyword, a specific topic. They're seeing your thumbnail and they're not clicking in. To me, that's an issue. But in the suggested videos and these browse features, this is a good indicator that YouTube is finally showing my videos to a brand new audience. So it's okay if your click-through rate's down. Okay, so in this video, I want to argue that your YouTube thumbnails are fine, and I want you to stop stressing, okay? Because click-through rate will correct itself, and it will always improve over time as the algorithm finds the best viewers for your videos. And think about it, it makes perfect sense. Let me see if I can draw this out. It's going to be a terrible drawing, so excuse me. Okay, here's your video, the play button. At first it's being shown to a bunch of new people, and only a few of those new people it's connecting with, okay? But at the start, it's going to be shown to a lot of people that don't resonate with that video. So your click-through rate's down. But as the video goes on over time, it's going to start taking the data points from the viewers who watched your video and start showing it to more of those type of people. So in the next time block, let's say this is 2 weeks later, it's a bit better. It's hitting more of the right people. There's still a lot of people that's testing with, maybe new subscribers, maybe new accounts on the platform, but you're starting to get a better hit rate. And then theoretically over time, let's say 2 years later, here's 2 years, the YouTube algorithm knows exactly which viewer is going to watch this video, and it's only going to serve impressions to those people. So you're going to see very low impressions on your video later on. You're still going to have people not hit it, obviously. It's not perfect. But your hit rate's going to be so much higher, but you're not going to get as many impressions. Okay, so over here at the start, lots of impressions, low hit rate, low CTR. As it gets more refined, less impressions, middle CTR. And then way in the future, really refined, low impressions, but a high CTR. And this works the same for all types of algorithms, even ads algorithms. We'll go on my channel here, go to the YouTube promotions. When a promotion starts, it's bad. It doesn't know who to target. Look at these numbers, only 6 subscribers for almost $5 spent. But over time, and this is why these 3 videos ran for so long, look at the subscriber rate for the money spent. Now here's a Google Sheets that reflects that data. Look at the start of the promotion, the cost per view is about 14 cents, cost per subscriber was $3.68. And then look how it lowers every day. And eventually gets to kind of an even point, a plateauing point. and it's bouncing around this 15 to 11 cents. But the point is it starts high and it slowly lowers. Same with cost per impression, cost per view. Here's another example. Day 1 about 11 cents, 9 cents, 8 cents, plateaus around the 8.5 cent mark. And the cost per impression started at 0.00036 and then it plateaued at about 0.00026. Okay, this is how these algorithms work, right? And YouTube is a search engine after all. It takes time to index your videos in the proper space and order. If your video is about Mid-Journey, it's going to take time for the search engine to figure that out. It needs to experiment with a lot of people that are searching for Mid-Journey topics to see which viewers that it resonates for and which keywords are best suited for that video. You know, if you think about a blog on a website, some articles that you write, it could take 6 months before it starts getting traffic. So that's why it's a good idea to always make evergreen content, whether you're writing articles or making YouTube videos, because these algorithms take time. It takes time to get a lot of data. It'd be nice if you could get this in 1 or 2 days, but it's not how it works. You know, and finally, people are too keen on the initial early feedback of a video's performance. But this is when YouTube is showing it to the new people to see how it could do for a wider audience. Now I want to show you an example for one of my best performing videos in terms of click-through rate. And take a look at this thumbnail. Like, it's nothing special. I made it in Canva as a big red arrow. It's just a screenshot of Adobe Premiere Pro. Big words, fixed stuck export. It's nothing special. I didn't spend any time on it. Maybe a couple minutes. And I want to show you how the click-through rate bounces around throughout the days, right? So early on, very, very low. Started to get higher. You got some days of 23%, some days of 0. Bouncing around here, bouncing around. That's in the first month of its upload. But look at over the whole year. Look at the consistency. You are getting no low days. This is after 2 years of the video being released. Let's zoom in here. It's not dropping below 10. It's found the people that would best enjoy this video, and it's found the search terms, the keywords that when a viewer searches it, they're going to be satisfied for what the video can offer. You know, and in that time, see, look at this, it's starting to find all the YouTube search terms. Because YouTube search is a big portion of this video's traffic. And look, in that year, look at it, found the exact keywords that work for it. Premiere Pro export problem, Premiere Pro not exporting, Premiere Pro export stuck. You know, all these keywords is what this video talks about. But it took time for it to find it. And one more thing I want to show, because I find this very interesting, and it's best shown on a lifetime graph, is look at the jumps on the early going. As I mentioned, the first couple months as the video's finding its ground. So inconsistent. Then over a 3-year span, that's pretty consistent to me. But I want to show you this last jump. Isn't this very weird? We got a gigantic dip, and then it raising right back to its average levels. But you know why there's a dip? There's a dip because I started uploading videos again and I was getting a wider audience. So a video that's had a 13% average click-through rate throughout its entire lifetime for a few weeks dropped below 10%. My new videos brought in so many new subscribers, and the YouTube algorithm now found new people that might enjoy this video. It showed this video as impressions to this new audience, but this new audience is not interested in this old video, because my new topics are all about AI and automation. So that's so fascinating to me. The algorithm was just pumping along, doing its thing. Oh, brand new audience. Let's start showing the video again. Oh, it didn't work with this new audience. Let's go back to what it was working with before. So I don't know if this makes sense. Let me know in the comments below. I'm thinking that YouTube thumbnails are not as important as they used to be. I think the algorithm today is way more powerful, and it's going to find the best people for your video no matter how this looks. I'm not saying it's dead yet. It's still important, still try, but the point is don't stress if the early numbers of your thumbnail, its click-through rate is not getting what you want to. It will work itself out. And let's hope they release that feature to all creators, not just the big channels, because A/B testing your thumbnail will be nice. It should help everybody increase their click-through rate.